The Listeria outbreak affecting many states has many people wondering what is safe to eat. Here is the latest on the outbreak. According to the Centers for Disease Control, 21 people have died nationwide and more than 100 people infected. And this dates back to the end of July. It is believed the outbreak is linked to cantaloupes from a Colorado farm.
So how can we protect ourselves from Listeria? Dr. Al joins us now with some answers. Hi, Dr. Al. How are you?
Good morning, Pete. How are you?
Good, good. Yeah, how do we do this? I mean, you hear about this cantaloupe. They say you should actually throw it out if you have it in your house. I mean, what do we do?
Well, the cantaloupe that's in question comes from Colorado, and from what I've read, apparently the cantaloupe is actually stamped with Colorado on it. Theoretically, though, the cantaloupe that you're buying now is not the stuff that's infected, so it's okay to eat. At least that's what I've been reading lately. I think it's always a good idea to make sure you wash your fruit. Just rinse it thoroughly with tap water from your sink. Never store open fruit with other things in the refrigerator, like meat, for example, that can drip on the fruit. Make sure that you just wash the cutting board. A wooden cutting board is not a good idea because it can hold germs such as salmonella, listeria, and so on. So good hand washing, good washing of fruits and vegetables, scrubbing the outside, tap water to rinse things. That's always the best thing to do.
I remember the first time I heard about Listeria was when I was pregnant, reading about the things that I couldn't eat, and deli meats was listed as one that I should be aware of because of Listeria. Is that right too?
I think so. I've never seen, first of all, I have never seen a case of Listeria. It's not very common. It's one of those things you learn about and never see. Like when I was in Haiti, we heard about cholera and diphtheria. We were prepared for it, but never saw it. So I think what happens with these illnesses, it's not that somebody walks into a doctor's office and it's apparent that it's Listeria. What happens is it's a bad diarrhea type of disease, fever. People deteriorate rapidly, and it's found later on stool cultures, and that's how I think the diagnosis is made. And then the detective work is, where did it come from? A certain amount of people got sick. Where were they? What did they have in common? That's where the CDC comes into play with their detective work.
But you can protect yourself by washing all your fruit.
Washing them, rinsing them really good with tap water, not storing things that are open in the refrigerator, washing your hands, not using a wooden cutting board, using soap and water on like a plastic cutting board or on your countertops, even throwing them in the dishwasher. Those are the things that really help.
Well, Dr. Al, thanks for joining us and clearing those things up, and thanks for talking about the flu shot too last hour. And
How's your arm?
Your arms of steel.